Good morning, Fort McMurray, Wood Buffalo, and the rest of the world. You've tuned in to the Mac City Morning Show. I am your host, Elliott Pierre, and we're going to start the show off the same way we start every show off, with a moment of gratitude. I know you could be doing a million other things with your time, so the fact that you're spending it with us truly does mean the world to me. On that note, Tanner, hit him with the intro.
How's she cutting, me loves? You're listening to the Mac City Morning Show.
All right, and we're back. Okay. These are my favorite type of episodes. It's just going to be me and Tanner today. So it's been a while since we have done one of these. It's been a while since me and Tanner just had a moment to chat. There's always somebody in that chair. So me and Tanner haven't had a lot of quality us talk time. So we decided, you know what? No guests today, just me and Tanner. So dude, what's up?
I would feel more special if I didn't sit here and 3 times a day hear you say, this is my favorite kind of episode.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
That's true. I'm lying about all the rest.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm lying about all the rest.
I don't know. We've had some good guests.
We have. I do enjoy when we have a guest that I've never met before because I'm getting to meet somebody new and it's super interesting. That being said, if I have a childhood friend that comes on, obviously that's going to be a great time, especially because of COVID, you don't get to bump into people. And, me just in general, I just like people, so.
I like, one of my favorite kind of guests is foreigners, like anybody who moved here from another country.
Right.
Like, little spoiler for the Mac City, if you're a foreigner coming on, I will probably ask you about what your first experience in Canada was like.
Yeah, we had one of the ladies, I don't know if her episode is aired yet, but her response was epic.
Yeah, some people have some really cool answers.
Yeah.
And nobody's is the same, right?
No.
Because for people like us, we were born here. So we don't remember the first time we seen snow or how winter was different somewhere else. It's just what it is. So
That's right.
They get to come here and just be like, yeah, it is exactly different than what I thought and what is at home. It's cool to hear that perspective.
That is so true. So you've been doing some traveling lately.
A little bit.
You went down the highway.
Yeah, went to Edmonton.
You attended a rave.
I did indeed.
So let's talk about raves here.
What do you want to talk about?
I've always wanted to go to one.
Yeah.
Never was able to because my friend group, they weren't down with that type of music or that type of experience. So never been able to go to one. Now, timing did not line up for you and I to go, but we will be going to a rave. There's no doubt about that. So what do I need to know? What do I need to prepare for? Let's talk about the etiquette, the dress code.
There's no dress code. That's the first thing. I know for the smaller shows that you get at Union or just the one-off events,
right?
The dress code is basically you got to cover your lower and your upper bits. So
okay.
So as a woman, basically all you need is a pair of swimming bottoms and pasties.
Okay. Okay.
And that's game. At the bigger festivals, I know even the pasties are optional, just the bottoms. But really, you can come. I've seen everybody come from dressed in shoelace strings all the way up into a full outfit with the pants and a mask that moves and the whole 9 yards. So whatever you feel like is an outfit you want to show off is what you dress in.
So, let's say it's in the club. It's an indoor, and we got to talk about this, indoor versus outdoor.
Mm-hmm.
Indoor, let's say I just want to wear my swim trunks.
You can just, if you want to just wear your swim trunks, and that is a banana hammock, you can wear that.
Oh, we can throw some Speedos in on the mix.
Yeah, I have genuinely seen gentlemen walking around in banana hammocks.
Okay.
It's just the bits you got to cover.
Okay, interesting. Mm-hmm. Okay, so dressing, it's literally whatever you want to do.
Yep.
No judgment's going to be made about what you wear.
No negative judgment. If you're wearing, there was one guy at the rave I went to, and he was wearing a head-to-toe duck outfit, bucket hat, duck button-up shirt, duck shorts, duck socks, the whole nine. You got to say something.
That's right.
That's a sick outfit. So
That's right.
So you go up to him. He doesn't know me. I don't know him. But, I let him know that outfit was killer.
So let's say I just wanted to dress how I normally dress. Just jeans and a T-shirt.
You probably wouldn't get many people coming up to you.
after party was. I thought it was just like, oh yeah, we know like specialty areas that you can go to, or maybe you go to like a VIP suite in a guy's apartment or hotel or something. It's a legitimate like party at the bar afterwards.
You're in the club.
Oh, that changes everything. So basically, like the outdoor portion was like in a parking lot.
Yeah, right outside Union.
Right outside, and then when it was finished, they're like, "Hey, come indoors," and now it's going to be a banger inside.
Yeah.
Same type of music when you go inside?
Same type of music. They might change it up a little bit at the end. They do what's called like a detox set.
Okay.
So it's a little bit like, you know, I like that heavier, like more rock and roll style EDM.
Right.
But they'll do like a detox, which will be like mellower and lighter and a little bit more calm at the end of the night to just sort of bring people's adrenaline down before they go home.
Okay, interesting. So outside, cooler. Inside, hotter.
For like shows like this, yeah, because like when there's so many different kinds of venues, like last year when I did Frequency, we were at Shaw Conference,
right?
So you're indoor there, and yeah, it gets hot, but it doesn't get much hotter than an outdoor festival would say you were there at 2 o'clock in the afternoon,
right?
Sun beating down on you.
That's right.
But when you compare it to something like Union and you're shoving 200 people into a bar with a 250 person max,
right,
and all of them want to be at the stage, at the rail, at the artist, then
right,
you got a lot of people that are like congested in a very small area, and it gets hot.
Yeah.
But
okay,
like even the big ones, they get warm. I did Chasing Summer in 2019, and it started to rain.
Okay.
And it wasn't raining in the day, and it was a hot summer day out, and now it's raining at night, and you're in shorts and a t-shirt. You can't leave the venue because they won't let you back in.
Right.
And you're sitting there freezing cold. So what do? You just go walk into the crowd, and you can feel it. You can feel the warmth gather as you get into the middle of the crowd.
Right. Interesting. Okay. So I think that's a cool concept in regards to indoor-outdoor partying.
Yeah.
You get two different completely feels.
The next one we're going to, though, Bear Grylls, like the last after party was free. This one you got to pay for.
Yeah.
But like there'll be more perks. Like the last one, the after party, the headliner didn't play at the after party, just the openers did.
Okay.
But this one you pay to get into. The headliner will be doing a second completely different set.
Oh, okay. And listen, opening acts.
Oh,
sometimes they're better, man.
Some of them, like, when we went to Whipped Cream, the best show there was one of the openers.
Yeah.
Yeah, a local guy by the name of Downsky, he just ended up throwing down, like, the best music.
Right. Yeah, I was at Common in Edmonton a few weeks ago. And I'm telling you, man, the opening guy, I don't know his stage name. I know his name's Greg in real life. He was the best DJ ever. And I've actually seen this guy, bumped into him more than once in Edmonton. Unbelievable DJ. And then, but he's the starter. He's the opening act. And then like the headliner showed up. It wasn't even close. It was embarrassing.
Oh yeah, and it was funny because like nothing against Whipped Cream being the headliner, but the general consensus was that Downsky was the best person there. Like,
right.
Like me and my group decided that we would drive 5 hours just to see this guy.
Yeah.
Like if he were to headline because of
right.
how he played. So it was, going in there to see the openers after wasn't necessarily a bad thing.
Right. Now you were saying Whipped Cream was not supposed to be the main guy. There was some confusion there.
There wasn't so much confusion as there was some controversy with the headliner and some of the DJs at one of the after hours clubs in Edmonton.
Okay.
I guess those after artist DJs don't really like promoters and certain people, and so there was allegations that were brought to the attention of certain people, and certain people caused enough ruckus that literally the day before he was supposed to play, he got canceled and switched.
Wow. So do you think some people would have been, like, you guys still went? You're like, hey, I got my tickets. I'm going. I'm just happy. You think there's some people who are like, hey, no, I want to go see that guy. If he's not there anymore, I ain't showing up.
There was a lot of people there with that mentality, but because of the fact that this is like one of the first events back,
right.
A lot of people showed up. But Snails Thing is like, snails, so everything is green and slimy. So like you saw people's outfits were all green and black coordinated. People had their Snails merch on. I met a couple of people out there who were just not happy at all with the show that Whipped Cream put out because of what they were expecting
right,
this other artist.
Right. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. We're going to a rave.
And you'll really enjoy the environment. It's a very extrovert oriented environment.
Yeah.
Everybody is there to meet people and have a good time and listen to good music.
Yeah. No, I'm excited about it. So yeah, raves, we're doing it.
Yeah, it'll be a good time.
Well, hopefully sooner rather than later. Now, when you have a rave, if it's in the winter, obviously you can't do it outside.
Wow. I mean, there's a few major shows that have winter festivals out in Europe, like out in the snow, and I think there might be one in Whistler. I could be making things up. I know there is like a Tomorrowland winter edition and stuff like that.
Okay.
So you can do it, but
obviously wouldn't be as
it runs off of momentum.
right.
Like if you can't have artists that are keeping that crowd going 24/7,
Yeah.
you're gonna have some serious problems.
Yeah, no doubt.
But I'm pretty sure those raves all take like the appropriate precautions. Like they'll probably have heating sheds and heating packs available, just like in the hot festivals they have cool down sheds and people distributing water all the time and stuff like that. So I'm sure you could do it, but those are also not northern Canada.
Yeah.
Winters.
Totally change topic because I constantly forget about this. We never promote it on the show.
Oh right, yeah, we're giving away a car if you buy a t-shirt.
Buy this t-shirt. If you're watching at home, these t-shirts, limited edition, there's only 200. You buy one of these t-shirts, your name gets entered into a draw to win a brand new Toyota RAV4. Not only could you win a Toyota RAV4, $5,000 gets donated to the Northern Lights Health Foundation. So,
and now this is just a guess, but I'm assuming we're gonna try to get the winner on the show too.
Oh,
right?
of course. If they're up for it, I don't want to bully anybody.
We're not gonna force anybody, but if you want, it could be an added bonus to winning that car.
That's right.
Be a guest.
And your odds are so great. It's a 1 in 200 chance of winning a car.
If you buy one ticket.
That's right. I actually know somebody who's bought 2 tickets.
So there's this 1 in 100 chance.
Yeah. So their odds are dramatically improved.
Right? And you could buy as many tickets as you would like.
Yeah. So the shirt's a banger. It's limited edition. And you got to flex around Fort Mac saying, hey, I own a Mac City piece of merchandise. Because we don't make merchandise outside of these giveaways.
For the Mac City Morning Show.
For the Mac City Morning Show. That's right.
We do for Mac City. That is a whole nother brand in itself.
That's
Check
right.
that out.
So the Mac City Morning Show, that's like the supreme brand for Fort McMurray. Yeah. So if you don't have a ticket yet, I strongly suggest go to the website, buy a ticket.
Support local.
Support local. The hospital, for goodness sakes. Come on. Somebody locally hopefully wins a car. We're buying the car from a local place, Noral Toyota. The local hospital gets money too. It's a win-win-win for everybody.
And I'm sure we've all needed that local hospital once or twice.
That's right.
Me more.
Yeah, there we go. So yeah, we never promote it. We do a horrible job at it. Go out, buy your ticket, or buy your shirt to get a ticket to win the car.
Despite Elliott's success in life, he isn't a very good salesman.
No, I'm a horrible salesperson.
Yeah,
I really am. I luckily, the work speaks for itself. So people keep calling and asking. So, but yeah, I'm not a hard sales guy at all.
You are one of the best people at what you do in probably Canada.
Yeah.
And you just suck at explaining that to people in words.
That's right.
You're just like, I have work, look at it, it's good.
Yeah.
And it works.
It works.
Like, man, you can't sell anything.
No, I really can't. Luckily, I've surrounded myself with great people who put together great work, and it speaks for itself, and that's how we continue to get work. But yeah, in regards to like knocking on doors or really doing that elevator pitch, more often than not, when people even come and it drives you nuts, people will be like, yeah, I want to give you money. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, no, it's all right. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Whenever you can figure it out.
It's not even the giving money aspect, because like it's not about the money. It's that people are like, Elliott, I would really love to work with you. I think your business does great work. And you're like, yeah, we do.
Yeah.
And then that's it. And I'm like, are you not going to follow up? And you're like, I didn't think about following up. I guess that I probably should have. They'll call me, though.
Yeah. So if you're out there and you'd like to work with myself or anybody on the team, please, by all means, we are open to it. I'm sorry if I missed the cue that you were trying to collaborate or work with us or give me money, as some people would say, I'm all for it. I'm just a horrible salesperson.
Me and Elliott aren't the biggest understanders of social cues.
Yeah. So
they're hard.
Yeah. So I know we're talking for a while. Before we get going, though, I want to talk about one thing that I'm very excited about. I got some new shoes. I don't know. I can put my feet up.
You want me to get that camera tilted down?
No. Just tell me when you can see it. Right there?
No, get them up higher. Higher. Keep going. Higher.
Look at those. That's the size I can go.
No, I just wanted to see how high they were in frame.
Look at those sweet Nikes. Now, the cool thing about these, if you can see them, no laces. So to untie them, you pull this strap. Boom, untied. To tie them up, you pull this thing. Boom, and they're tied. Wow. I'm saying.
What socks are you rocking with those?
Zero socks. I have worn these with socks. I don't like wearing anything with socks, but I have tried them with socks. They're good with socks, but more often than not, no socks. So anyways, I forget what these shoes are called. If you're a sneakerhead looking at home, you can comment on what they are.
They look like running shoes to me.
They're bangers, man. It feels like I'm walking on a cloud, and they're made of 50% recycled material.
What's your favorite piece of clothing you own? Period. Like hat, pants, shoes, socks, anything. What's your favorite piece of clothing?
My favorite piece of clothing? Well, this shirt right now, because you could potentially win a car.
Well, we can't. But
we can't, but you could. So it should be your favorite piece of clothing. What's my favorite piece of clothing?
I think I know.
I would say it's my watch.
I'd say you're wrong.
What would you
say it was your Penny Hardaway jersey.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't wear that, though. So, yes, my Penny Hardaway jersey that Curtis Phillips gave to me. Unbelievable. Autographed Penny Hardaway jersey. Dude, thank you so much. I'm working on getting it framed right now. Yeah, hands down. That is my favorite piece of
I'm not as happy about it to CJ just because, like, since he's got it, it's all I've heard from him is about this jersey. And,
yeah.
Like, how he wants to sleep with it at night and just like, takes it everywhere. It's become an obsession.
Yeah. Oh, it's a big deal. A Penny Hardaway jersey, unreal.
You like scrapped your plans for your office. You're like, yeah, I'm only gonna have one wall filled, and then he gets this jersey, and he's like, I'm gonna dedicate a wall to this jersey. Yeah.
So big shout out, Curtis Phillips, unbelievable, super nice guy, great stories. Can't wait to have him back on the show again and again and again. But yeah, that jersey, it is a banger. Yeah. For you guys who don't know, Penny Hardaway was a basketball player back in the day. He had an awesome commercial shoe collaboration with Nike, and they had Chris Rock as little Penny, a little puppet. Unbelievable. He was plagued with injuries, so he never was able to get to the level that he could have. But he was the original partner with Shaquille O'Neal on the Orlando Magic. You guys probably know about Shaq and Kobe. Before they were Shaq and Kobe, they were Shaq and Penny. Unbelievable team.
Fun fact, little tie-in here to the beginning of our episode. Did you know Shaq is a dubstep DJ artist as well?
Oh, I've seen like a funny video of him and his boys in the kitchen, and he drops a beat. I did not know what type of music he was dropping that beat to.
Yep, dubstep. His name is DJ Diesel.
That's awesome. Shaq's the man. He's hilarious. He's just multi-talented, just a fun-loving guy. Love Shaq.
Yeah, dude. And I love that, like, I see him in the most random commercials.
Yeah.
I have this theory that Shaq just would say yes to any like, what is that called?
Endorsement.
Like, brand endorsement. Yeah. Just for the fun of it.
That's right.
Like, he's been the Gold Bond endorser for however long. He does, like, Epson printers.
Yeah,
he does.
That's right.
He's been on shows like Fresh Off the Boat as Shaq. Like,
Right.
He's just, like, loves being Shaq. And just,
That's right. Like, and his Buick commercials, I'm like, you ain't fitting in a Buick.
Yeah, for real.
Like, for real.
But, like, I feel like any man that comes up to him is just like, Shaq, you want to endorse our product? He's like, yes.
Yeah.
And I feel like it has to be obscure, though. Like, I feel like if, like, somebody's like, endorse my basketball, he'd be like, get out of here.
Yeah.
But if they were like, hey, I got this new type of sock.
Yeah.
He'd be like, I'm in.
That's right. Well, if you haven't watched it, he does an episode of Hot Ones.
Oh, I have seen that. Yeah.
Oh, it's one of the best Hot One episodes ever. For some of the viewers who don't know what Hot Ones is, it's a show where they ask questions while the guests are eating hot wings as they progressively get hotter.
Are you just giving the like intro to Hot Ones here on the show today?
Well, hot questions with or hot wings with even hotter questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great show. Like, first watch us on YouTube, and when you're done watching us on YouTube, click on Hot Ones.
Yeah.
Phenomenal show.
The Shaq episode's where it's at.
Yeah. Same thing with there's another great episode with like what's his name? Gordon Ramsay is another good episode. Bert Kreischer. There's so many. I could talk about Hot Ones all day. I've watched every episode of Hot Ones. Great internet program.
Did you know that you can buy the Hot Ones?
Yes.
Like pack of like 10 sauces?
Yeah. I'm not I don't mind spicy food, but I would never put myself through that experience.
Why not?
I don't like spicy food that much, and I know I couldn't handle it. I would pull a DJ Khaled and tap out way too quick.
Yeah, there's only been like 4 people who have or something. It's not very many people tap out.
Oh, not very many. And like DJ Khaled tapped out like early, like on wing number 2 or 3. Like, it was nuts how quickly he tapped out.
And like, I'm not trying to make any racial thing here, but like, he's supposed to be from a background that enjoys spicy food.
That's right.
Like,
so
with like a name like Khaled, you'd think that like your spice level would be up.
That's
comparative to like.
That's right.
Bert Kirshner or whoever.
Yeah.
Reichner.
So he tapped out fast. But yeah, if you haven't watched it, Hot Ones, unbelievable YouTube show. You know what I've been doing, and we're going over. I don't care. I've been revisiting Casey Neistat videos.
I'm not a fan of him.
Oh, what?
No.
I love Casey Neistat. Oh my gosh.
Something about his personality just doesn't.
Oh, so good. He just did an interview. Check it out. Bert Kreischer, Casey Neistat. 2 of my favorite people as far as entertainers are concerned. Bert did the best Casey Neistat interview ever. Because he's a real fan, and he fanned out on Casey, and he told him why, and he asked the questions that any fan of Casey Neistat wants to answer. And because Casey loved Bert so much, he answered them impeccably honestly. So Bert Kreischer, Casey Neistat podcast, unbelievable.
Who would, if you could be interviewed by one person, who would you want to be interviewed by?
If I could be interviewed by traditional interviewers?
Anybody.
Well, I got to throw Oprah out there.
For real, Oprah would be your pick?
Yeah, I think so. Because, like, she's just, like, the epitome of interviewers, and she's such a positive individual. So a close second, and I do mean close, is Joe Rogan. But I feel if I said Joe Rogan, it would just be because he's the biggest podcaster, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. His podcast, I very rarely miss an episode of it. But Oprah's got that old school clout.
I'm gonna go say neither of those. I would say Narwhal.
Oh my gosh! Would that ever be? I would just
want to find out some shit about myself I didn't know.
He is amazing. The human serviette.
Yeah, like
Canadian legend.
Yeah, for real. He's
Canadian
up there with Jim Carrey and like.
Could you imagine?
Like he's been interviewing forever. Like he interviewed Nirvana.
He did. Right. Oh man, he's interviewed everybody. As a kid, like when I'm old, I used to watch his Nardwuar interviews. I used to love them on Much Music, and he used to be on The Wedge, and yeah, like I forgot about I slept on Nardwuar.
You did.
We should. You know what we never do? We don't try to like get people like that. We should reach out to these people.
We should get somebody to reach out to these people for
us.
Yeah. Somebody who can like write a coherent email.
Yeah, we'll get Pam to working on this. This would be pretty. That'd be amazing if we could meet Nardwuar, Oprah, or Joe Rogan.
Okay, but if you could pick one of those, then who's your top?
Okay, if I could just like the interview is still sticking with Oprah, but if I could just like have a conversation, I'm going Joe Rogan.
Yeah, if it's just a conversation.
Yeah.
But interviewed, it has to be Narwhal because like you would just like get your mind blown.
Yeah. Like, and he's Canadian.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll switch it up. You convince me. Nardwuar number 1.
Right? Like, imagine the things that you would learn that you just didn't know about yourself.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg loves him.
Yeah. My favorite Nardwuar interview of all times is when he interviewed NERD, Pharrell's band with Chad. Yeah. That like Pharrell's, the very first one. He's interviewed Pharrell numerous times since, but the very first Nardwuar NERD episode with Pharrell's facial expressions and just hitting the ground, unbelievable.
And like the most obscure things, like pulling out like he interviewed Seth Rogen and like talking about the grocery store
That's
he
right.
worked in and
That's
like
right.
the friend that he had at
That's
that
right.
grocery store, and he's like, I didn't know, I hadn't seen that guy since I was 16.
That's right. Nardwuar does the exact opposite amount of research on his show than we do.
Yeah.
We do 0. He goes deep.
Yeah, like I don't know where that man gets his information, but
Yeah.
he's got to be some sort of like Canadian spy.
Yeah, definitely. All right, man. I know we blew away that 20-minute mark.
25, 28.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. We've had guests longer. So
yeah, you've talked less for it.
That's right. All right. On that note, Fort McMurray, Wood Buffalo, thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Mac City Morning Show. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Before I cut you loose, though, remember, go get one of these shirts. It's the right thing to do, and you'll look cool doing it. So who doesn't like looking cool and doing the right thing? Hopefully you're having a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
Merry Christmas.